It's my first ever music tutorial that I'm doing on YouTube, so it might be a bit crap, but hopefully you learn something new. And here's the track. I'll start with how you make the chords. Init presets, literally the default wavetables. Add 7 unison on oscillator B. Put on the filter for A and B. Make this shape on an LFO. Add it to the levels of the white noise and oscillator A, B and the filter. Effects, bit of hyper, distortion, 38%. Chorus, literally really low, 15%, 0.004. Compressor, pretty much default settings. I've just added more gain as well. Reverb, quite a lot of reverb, 31 it's at, 22 on the mix, 5-second delay, bit of low cut, bit of high cut. There you go, that's the sound. Okay, so actually writing the chords, I used this power chord technique. You want to get your root note, so C, count 7 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the third note is going to be 1 octave above the root note, so you've got that chord there, and then the other notes will follow the same sort of rule, but say we start here on the third note of the scale, D sharp, so C's the first one, that's highlighted, D's the second, D sharp's the third in the scale of C minor. So I'll do the same thing, I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then C, which is the octave up from the original root note. And I'm going to do that all the way across basically. So D sharp again, same chord. I've got A sharp here, 7 up is F4, C again, which is the octave up. So that's the chords. For the post-processing, I've literally just got saturation on it from kilohertz. It's free, so go grab that. A1 stereo control, also free, just add some stereo width to it, and that's the sound. I've layered it with a respace and a sub, following pretty much the root notes of the chords. Just literally following the root notes of the chords. Just use a preset for the res, yeah. Same with the sub, both from TC. You've got some sick sounds. Right, next up is the drums. They're very like rollery. This is what they sound like on their own. And I've laid it with some hats, filled in by 2-step, and then some hats going with 4 steps, every 4 steps, and they sound like this. This is the drums mixed down. This is what I post-process with them. Virtual mix rack. I've got this FG73 virtual drive turned up. I've got down here on the FGN about 3+ decibels. Sounds really nice, makes the drum sound really crisp. Compressor, copy those settings if you want, just very light compressing. Tiniest amount of reverb, 5% mix level, and then clip and a limiter. There you go. I've layered the drums with this little shuffle bit, which plays like every 4 bars or whatever, 8 bars. For the ambience, I've added this drone that I just got on a splice, which is what it sounds like on its own. And then I've also added this vocal atmos, which is just repeating with it sort of filtered in. And I've got this LFO tool on it, so it's going over 2 bars, just slowly sort of automating in. Also I've added this reverse synth, which just sounds pretty cool. I thought it added quite nice to it. Panned it automatically, Panomatic, OTT. For the second part of the drop, I have layered the synth here with this other sound, which sounds like this. Just over the top. This is what it sounds like. Switch the respace up as well, so it's not just playing the same thing the whole time. I've slightly variated it, and I added this boom wobble, which is like an 808 at the end of the structure, so it just sounds really nice. And for the second drop, I've pretty much kept it the same, copy paste almost. Just got rid of the drums at the beginning of the drop, so it sounds like this. I used the layered synth that I used in the second part of the drop, in the first drop, as the first part here on the second drop. But yeah, that's the track. It's fairly easy. The main thing is just getting those chords down really, and then the track follows suit. Added the vocals in after. But yeah, I'll play you guys the track, and hope you enjoyed my first tutorial.